Incoming! We're back! This is our fourth recording of the day.
It is.
It's all according to plan, which means this one will probably be totally unhinged,
Yep.
methinks.
Which I feel like are our best episodes for some reason that like do the best.
Oddities. Stay strange.
I agree. That's because we're just all over the
Delusional.
damn map. Yeah. Hi, Odd Fam. Welcome back to Oddities. I'm Cassie,
I'm Kelly.
and welcome back to Strange Town. As per usual, everything and anything under the sun is located in the description box. How convenient is that shit?
Yep, it's just down there below.
Take
Clickety
a
click
look.
click away.
Yep, everything from social media to our Patreon and merch and everything in between is there. You can also find all of it linked on our website as
Mm-hmm.
well. How cool for us.
Love this for us.
Yes. Um so go ahead and check all of that out. If you are interested in donating to our show, you can do so for as low as $1 a month and it will grant you access to a bonus episode every single week.
And that's just chaos over there and fun and really genuinely bonus content.
Yes, I happen to be a big fan.
I
So
love our
anywho,
shit. So,
if you're curious, we post teasers of them every week too to see kind of what that's about. So, how is my Borsty?
your borscht's good. Feeling great because I'm spending all this time with you,
Yes.
obviously.
Yes.
I have something hilarious to share.
I'm
And
ready.
so, like in our last week, I said I'll save that for part 2. We were talking about cast money, which
Yes.
reminded me
Oh,
of my
yes.
angry email this week.
I love it.
Listen, I realize that this might be petty, but my name is spelled Kellie.
It's true.
Not Y, not I. But every single time I email my son's teacher, who I actually like very much, she always responds with "Hi Kelly, Kelli," and it just pisses me off.
Girl, like it's no, you have every right to be pissed off. It's really it's this isn't hard. Like just read it.
It's
It's
not a
showing that
typo.
you're
I assure you, I'm spelling my name the right way.
it's showing a complete and total lack of attention to detail.
Yep.
Like you can't even play like a dyslexia card. You are dyslexic and you spell people's names correctly all the time.
Oh God, it's something I check regularly. If I am writing somebody new, I make sure everything is there because I don't like that's to me it's rude. It's just very rude and inconsiderate.
It is. It shows almost like I mean the way that I interpret it, it's like a lack of respect. Like, oh, I just like don't even
Yeah,
care enough to know how you spell your shit.
and like I think that's the other thing that bothers me is just like I don't mind typos in an email. I don't mind like shit happens when you're typing fast, but you can spell someone's name right.
Yes.
This is not a hard thing to do.
No.
But I do feel like it's a lazy thing if you were not doing your shit.
Exactly.
So that's my little rant.
And there you have it.
I also had an insane dream this week. Well, several insane dreams this week.
Yeah, you were on a roll with them.
um, One, Cassie's gonna get a new job, guys. That's probably the greatest one. It was just super vivid. That it wasn't insane. It was just very vivid.
It could be cool.
Um, Two, I had a dream I was in a car accident, and
Yes.
when I woke up, or during the dream, my hand was killing me the whole time. Like it was in so much agonizing pain. And long story short, my hand is still hurting. I woke up and it was hurting, and it's been hurting ever since.
I'm sad for you on that.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to my chiropractor today. Maybe popping it will be good.
Pop your hand. That'll be wild.
Like pop my fingers and my knuckles and my
That could
wrist.
be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a trippy dream this week.
You really did. I really did.
So Corey's out of town. I'm on baby duty overnights back to back right now. And one night I had a dream where so I dreamt that my back slider door was open and it was snowing outside and I saw my cat run out, and so in my dream I ran through to go retrieve the cat. She's an indoor cat. And when I walked through, it wasn't my backyard, it was my in-laws' backyard, and it was still snowing. My cat had turned white, picked her up and literally by the tail threw her back in the house.
Love that.
Love that. And when I turned around, I like tripped because the snow was quite deep, and there were these goats in front of me wearing these masks. And then I woke up to this voice that said, "This will come to pass."
What kind of masks were the goats wearing? Are we
They
talking
were
like
like
ski masks? Are we talking horrifying Halloween masks?
they were kind of like tribal masks.
Oh God, that I'm very uncomfortable for you.
Like it was spookala bookala and like very unsettling, and the voice in my ear was like clear as day, and then I
Yeah.
like woke up and then like, I was like that was weird, and then the baby was ready for food. So
Bless the baby.
yeah, I mean whatever. I was glad that like I had the little dude for company after
Yeah.
that because that was weird. But yeah, I don't know what to make of that one.
And see, like I said, everything was fine with that dream
Until
until
the
the
goats.
goats.
It's the goats.
It's the goats that go make me go, the fuck was that?
Yeah, the goats they were black goats, in case anybody was wondering what color they
I
were.
actually was curious.
Yes, they were black goats, and the masks were like white and red and gold.
Why did my brain go, it's giving life of a showgirl? Anyway,
Life of a show goat.
life of a show goat.
I love that. So anyway, that's I've tried to unpack that and I got nothing. So would love to hear if any of listeners have an interpretation of that shit. Would love to hear it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, as you know, this is our fourth recording in a row. We're a little shy on our 13-minute intro, which some people will be thrilled about, that these two amateurs with microphones in front of them
Mm-hmm.
are short on this. But
Mm-hmm.
anywho, should we jump in?
Yes, we shall.
Me first this week?
Yes.
I'm continuing down my like lane of monster cryptids, whatever you want to call them,
Mm-hmm.
urban legends. I'm covering the Pope Lick monster.
Bring it on. Does it live in the Vatican?
It does not.
Is
We're
it
in the
anywhere
United
near the...
States.
Damn it.
We could not be farther from the Vatican right now.
Son of a bitch.
So, in all of these legends, I like to think that there's like a little bit of truth somewhere in there.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Eh,
I'm the same way.
All these stories have some sort of beginning. This story begins with a man who called himself Colonel Beauregard Shieldnecht.
Beauregard, like Violet Beauregard.
You got it.
Okay.
Beauregard Shieldnecht. Um, and there is no record of evidence that he actually ever served in any regiment of the armed services or
God, I love
militia,
that.
but he's a colonel anyway. So Colonel Shieldnecht was the owner and ringmaster of a traveling circus that performed across the heartland of America and into the deep South territories beginning in the early 1930s.
Okay.
Shieldnecht's reputation was one of ill repute in the carnival business. He was considered a liar, a cheat, and an all-around charlatan. Way to go, Colonel.
Love that.
His crew of like carnies and circus people were more of a gang of cutthroats and pirates than sideshow entertainers, and every town they visited left behind a series of unsolved thefts, missing persons, and grisly quote unquote accidental deaths. Yes. So
Okay.
one thunderously stormy night, while stopped in a small town near Beltsville, Maryland, the circus's bearded lady, Madame Bristol, discovered an abandoned infant left in a hay-filled crate outside her tent, and the child was rather malformed. There were supposed stubs protruding from its forehead, misshapen legs that ended in what looked more like cloven hooves than human feet. This
Oh.
is giving my goat dream, by the
Yep.
way.
Actually.
Yep. And so she took this being in and gave it food and shelter. One look at this creature, and Colonel Schildknecht knew that he had struck gold. He was like, I gotta add this shit into my show immediately. Direct quote.
Immediately.
He found the starring attraction for his quote unquote freak show that would make him rich beyond his wildest dreams. And so he took this child, he raised it in captivity, never letting it out of his sight or its cage until it could be fully exploited for its appearance. Thanks, Colonel. So this being grew in size and strength over the years, and the stubs coming out of the head turned into full-sized horns. The
Mm-hmm.
temperament became as nasty as the treatment given to it by the cruel, like circus people, charged with keeping it imprisoned. And it spent most of its life sadly chained to the wall of a cage inside a circus train. They would whip it, supposedly, to keep it
Oh.
subdued and submissive. They would feed it only gruel and leftover scraps from, like, the shows, like,
Uh
for
huh.
whatever they were selling. One fateful night during a thunderstorm, as violent as the one on the night of its birth, the circus train was passing through Fisherville on its way to a performance in Louisville, Kentucky. And a bolt of lightning strikes the tracks, causing the train to derail just ahead of the trestle over Pope Lick Creek. And so the twisted wreck probably killed most of Schildknecht's crew instantly, but not all of them, because, like, body parts of people who were still living were
Mm-hmm.
found, like, as far as 2 miles away from the crash site, supposedly. So that
Wow.
sucks. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is known for a fact is that this they grew to call this being the Goatman, survived the train wreck, finally set free from its life of torture, exploitation, and imprisonment, and it took revenge on the survivors by ripping them to shreds. And so Colonel Schildknecht's body was never found, and it's suspected that a few of his, like, the other carnies and stuff had survived, but were never found. So, due to the number of deaths and missing persons, there were also some deer and livestock mutilations in the area surrounding in the days after this,
Mm-hmm.
and supposed goatman sightings were reported in the ensuing years. And so, there's good reason to believe that the goatman of Pope Lick never left the area. He is believed to have taken up residence in either an underground cave or like a hut somewhere in the wooded area near where the derailment happened.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and his hate of cruel humanity made him a bloodthirsty, dangerous beast to be avoided at all costs. And it is said that those that dare trespass into his domain have met their fate at his hands. Um, the Courier Journal records at least two confirmed deaths in 1987 and 1988, and many injuries and close calls attributed to the supposed Goatman or Pope Lick monster, and his, like, protected, like, area. And this train, like, remnants rises 90 feet above Pope Lick Creek. It stretches 772 feet across to the other side. And although incapable of human speech, it's said that the goat man is said to mimic human voices and has been known to call out the names of those who have climbed to the top of this wreck in order to lure them out onto the tracks, just as an oncoming train is coming around the bend, like on a nearby railroad track, to seal their doom,
Mm-hmm.
of course. On weekend nights during the month of October, and especially during the cycle of the full moon, it is said that
Ah.
the goat, of course, it is said that the goat man is said to be the most active in the woods and hills surrounding the Pope Lick Trestle. Those who have attempted to drive beneath the trestle at the stroke of midnight have reported being chased by him and that he can run at speeds of nearly 60 miles per hour.
Wow.
First of all, who's clocking this?
Yeah, I need to actually know that one.
Okay. And more than one report has claimed loss of their car door handle or, like, also, like, bloody, like, claw prints left on their car door after the pursuit.
Oh.
Spooky.
Yeah.
In the mid 1970s, so you know what's about to come
Drugs.
next is drugs. Rumors of a satanic cult and demonic rituals began circulating in, like, the same area as Pope Lick Road, and there were reports of missing dogs, cats, and other domestic animals suspected of falling prey to these, like, ceremonies, and a mysterious farm known as the Four Winds down the street a few miles from where, like, this whole train area associated with the Goat Man was suspected of being owned by a group of Satanists who worshipped the Poplick monster.
Yeah.
as the living embodiment of Baphomet, the goat of Mendes himself, a mocking of the image of the lamb as the embodiment of Christ who died for the sins of humanity. And so the Four Winds farm was surrounded by this like red and black painted fence through the 80s into the 90s with a sign at the front gate warning that trespassers would be persecuted. And people would hear like these strange, like tribal sounding drum beats and chanting, like often in the woods that were behind the farm's like barn.
Yeah.
Gotta love the 70s.
L- Bless the 70s.
Yeah. So another potential danger in the area is the group of angry farmers and residents who constantly suffer in fear of the monster's attacks on their livestock and families.
Hmm.
Some of these residents should be considered armed and dangerous and might not take kindly to anything or anyone lurking about like their properties after dark. And so, anyway, the legend of the Popelic monster, the associated haunted railroad trestle it calls home, have been passed down through oral tradition and spread about over 3 generations of Louisville culture. And there you have it, the Popelic
Wow.
monster. It reminds me, it's giving slightly the Jersey Devil,
Yeah.
a little bit. Um, I feel like,
Fantastic
thank you.
topic. I It's trippy.
It's trippy. I don't think it exists. I think here's where I think the truth of Nugget is in all of this. I think this
Uh-huh.
guy and his traveling circus or whatever did the popular thing that was at the time and had
Yeah.
these horrible quote unquote freak shows. I think probably there was someone who had some kind of deformity. I don't think it was goat legs. I don't think it was horns. I think it was
Could
probably
have
some
just very
abnormal growths.
yeah,
These
exactly
things
that.
happen, and I think oral tradition got it twisted over time.
Yeah.
I think
I
the
mean
train,
that
yes,
tracks.
I think the train derailed. I think the scattered body parts are from wild animals in the woods or what have you.
While yeah, like anything there. I 100% agree with you on that. Like
Yeah.
I have no notes. Mwah.
Thank you. So like I mean I think it's a very easy thing to explain away.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, it's a fun one. And I just feel like it checks out that it's like a Kentucky thing.
Oh, it's totally Kentucky.
Like that it
Everything
just like
about it is Kentucky.
it gives Kentucky, it gives the South. I mean there's a little bit of Maryland thrown in there and I'm like, yeah, rural Maryland, sure. Um, and there you have it. That's the Goatman or Popelick monster.
Well done.
Thank you. It was a fun one. But if I had to wager where the nuggets of truth are in that, that's what it would
It's
be.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Thank you.
Well, I couldn't be further from you.
I love when ours don't intersect at all, actually,
Yeah.
because variety is the spice of life.
I decided to look up haunted things in Hoa 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 land.
I was really hoping you would do something like this, so I'm thrilled.
And today I'm covering the Tokland Hotel and Restaurant.
Okay. Is this going to be near where you're going to be in Hoa
Yes, it
Hoa
is
then?
actually less than an hour.
You have to
Well,
go.
depending
Okay.
on where we move. I haven't actually decided that yet, but you know what I mean. It's fairly close.
Right.
So, the Tokland Hotel and Restaurant is in Washington State, and it's Washington State's oldest resort hotel located in Tokland, Washington.
Oh.
In 1978, the hotel was listed on the National Register of Historic Places. So,
It's always one of those.
yep, you already know.
Yeah, we do.
This bitch is
We
haunted.
this bitch is absolutely haunted. Okay, I'm so excited. You have to go though. Like regardless of where you move
100%.
to, like you
I'm
have to go.
The Tokland Hotel is situated on the peninsula of the Pacific Ocean to the west of the Willa Bay and the southeast. The history of it. George H. Brown, a Philadelphian born California gold seeker,
Oh, okay.
turned Portland butcher.
Wow.
What a mouthful.
First of all, we love a change in career path.
We do. Maybe coming to our senses and realizing chasing gold was a bad idea.
Maybe not
That's
the
where I'm
move.
at.
Right, right.
Was one of the first to settle on Toke Point when he came with his wife Charlotte and their two sons, Albert and Leonidas. There's a D in
Okay.
there.
Okay. Leonidas?
Leonidas.
Like in 300, King
Yeah,
Leonidas.
I'm
I love
thinking.
that.
In 1858, among the Shoalwater Bay tribe, The Browns homesteaded 1,400 acres of land. They kept livestock, raised crops, and traded with locals. Their first daughter, Elizabeth, known as Lizzie Brown, grew up on Toke Point, speaking both English and Chinook.
I don't know why, but for a second I for sure thought you were going to say Lizzie Borden. And I was like, this was the crossover I was never expecting.
What do you
Also,
mean?
also it's the wrong coast, but
Yep.
it's fine.
By November 24th, 1880, Lizzie Brown married William Kindred, and they purchased land from the Browns. In 1885, they completed a 2-story wood frame farmhouse with a gabled roof and brick fireplace built into the north wall that would become the original structure of Tokland Hotel.
It sounds beautiful.
Yeah, right? Gorgeous. Love
Yeah.
it. Everything about it.
Rustic charm.
On August 22nd, 1894, the Tokland Post Office was opened with the postmark bearing Tokland, thus officially naming Toke Point. In 1899, the Kindreds built a 2-story addition, which gave the structure an L shape and opened to the public as the Kindred Inn.
Ah.
Shortly thereafter, name changed to the Tokland Hotel in honor of the Shoalwater Bay tribe's chief, Toke.
Oh, that's kind of nice.
Yes, for whom Toke Point was also named. From 1899 to 1915, William and Lizzie Kindred operated the general store out of their hotel, and on December 9th, 1898, William Kindred became the 3rd Tokland postmaster, a role which he served until March of 1915.
Okay.
A little bit of history there for you.
A little something there, yeah.
The early tourism included the lumber industry around Willow Bay and Gray's Harbor, which helped develop Tokland, which was known all the way to California for its fresh oysters, razor clams, crab, and fish.
Hell yeah.
The way that I'm going there.
You have to. Yes, and I'm coming with you.
Vacationers from Seattle or Portland would travel by train to South Bend and then catch a ride on Captain A.W. Reed's steamers, Reliable and Shamrock.
Sure.
Love it. Disembarking at the Tokland Dock, a horse-drawn bus driven by William Kindred would take the visitors the rest of the way to the Tokland Hotel. How angelic does that sound?
It's giving Gilmore Girls when they all go for like horse-drawn carriage rides.
It is.
You know? Yeah.
So, unfortunately, this hotel was no stranger to natural disasters and the Great Depression. Between ocean storms and tornadoes that ravaged the peninsula between 1930 and 1934, the Great Depression, Tokland had difficulty recovering. Well, Tokland Hotel survived with a little bit of damage. Many of the businesses that helped shape Tokland's tourist culture from the turn of the century were lost.
Uh-oh.
So it was a hard hit. During these hard times, Lizzie and William hosted celebrations for their golden anniversary at the Tokland Hotel. 1 year later, in 1931, Lizzie had died.
Uh-oh.
Yes. Maud ran the business, one of their children, and cared for William until 1939, when she also died. William Kindred, having no heirs to pass the property to, willed everything to the family's longtime caretaker and friend, Eiffel Rankins. When William passed in 1943, it marked the end of the Kindred era of the hotel. The spooky shit.
Let's hear it.
The local lore states that the Tokland Hotel lists on its website, and yes, that's true, that rooms 4 and 7 are haunted.
Well, 4 is my lucky number, so that's where you and I are staying.
Deal.
Okay.
And enthusiasts have regularly visited the Tokland Hotel to test for paranormal activity. One of the several ghosts said to haunt the premises is known as Charlie, an immigrant from mainland China smuggled into the U.S. to work on the railroads in the early 1900s. Having jumped ship and swam ashore, Charlie fled, the smugglers pursuing him. The Kindreds are said to have offered Charlie a hiding place behind the parlor fireplace.
Hell yeah, you go, Charlie.
But while waiting for the coast to clear, Charlie died of suffocation and roams the hallways and sometimes spins dinner plates at the restaurant.
He spins them?
Yeah, like spins them.
That's that's cool.
I want to witness this shit.
That's like the most like harmless. I love that. Charlie's a good. It's Charlie the friendly ghost.
Yeah, I have to agree. Like, I don't think Charlie means any harm.
No, he's just hanging. I
Yeah.
do feel bad though. What happened to him? You don't have to rush, by the way.
But it wasn't. But does it seem like I'm rushing?
It seemed like you were going like very fast. I just don't want you to be
It could be
stressed.
the Baileys in my coffee.
Oh, it could be that. Okay, all right.
Teresa Carroll, a clairvoyant, states that I'm leaving with a sense that there is a lot of secrets hidden in the walls. I do feel like something's happened here.
Hidden in the are there dead people in the walls?
Well, Charlie did die
He did die in the walls. He behind the
behind the
fireplace.
fireplace. So,
Okay. I mean, maybe.
God, is there a skeleton back there?
Holy shit. I
Holy
don't
shit, I've
know.
got questions.
Well, you have to go and you have to
Yeah.
ask.
On the
All right.
grounds of the Tokland Hotel, headstones of Lizzie Kindred's half-brothers can be found, brought over from the Cedar River Cemetery as it was being washed away. One belongs to Albert Brown, April 1st, 1856 to May 1st, 1866, who stuck in the mud Teal Duck Slough, drowned as the tide came in when Lizzie Kindred was only 3.
Oh, that sucks.
The other belongs to Leonidas Norris,
Leonidas.
who died in a shooting accident.
Oh God. Okay.
Um, it's said to believe that they are spotted,
Just like
which is bizarre because they didn't die on the property, but I guess
But
because the
they're
headstones were brought over.
sure. They're just like hanging out.
Yeah. A 10-year-old Albert is rumored to haunt the halls of the hotel.
It's a no for
It's
me.
always a kid.
There's always a kid, and I can't do the kid ghosts.
Yep. Guests have also reported feeling a ghost cat pad run across their bed.
That's okay.
I'm okay with a ghost cat. Bring
Yeah.
on the ghost kitties.
Like all of them. Room
Bring
four.
all of them on. So,
Yeah.
all in all, I mean, not the most haunted place we've ever covered, but definitely has some spooky shit and a loaded history. So much
Being
going on here.
yeah,
And
being as old as it is and everything, it's gotta be.
I have to say, everything about it looks amazing. I can't wait to
Check.
hit this place up.
I'm excited for you.
I'm loving it all.
Are
And
you gonna
that
bring
is-
ghost hunting equipment?
I think I have to.
You have to.
I think we have to level up to Zach.
Z-
Can't even say it.
Zachary Bagel Bites.
I was trying to say that with a straight face.
Z- Zachary Bag of Donuts.
Zachary Bag of Dicks.
Yes.
But that is the Tokland Hotel.
I
And I
love
can't wait to visit with you.
Yes. Oh my God. I can't wait to go. Also the food.
The food sounds legit.
Like, I mean, if nothing else, I hope our plates spin and we can just say, "Hey, Charlie."
I desperately want that. And do you think
know.
if there is a 10-year-old ghost, we have to bring him a ball?
Yes, it's always a ball. They always want a ball or like
Well,
a teddy
I feel like
bear.
it's something easy for them to move.
Yeah, like move this
'Cause
shit.
it
Make
rolls, you
happen.
know what I
We'll
mean?
just sit out in the middle of the hallway. People are gonna get pissed at us, but I don't give a shit.
Suck it.
Yeah, suck on it. I also have a haunted well, it's like a haunted restaurant slash former inn slash former home that I will be covering as the final episode of this season for me.
Love that.
And I
Love
visited
that.
it on my baby moon.
Was it haunted? Did you see? Oh, okay. I guess I should just leave that for that episode.
I guess we'll see.
Cliffhanger.
Anywho, well done. This was a fun one. Love that you're covering your Hoa Hoa area. Love that for you. These are the important things to look
It's
into.
legitimate moving research, guys.
100%.
That's just doubling as podcast research.
100%. So let us know what you think about the Pope Lick monster and also this. Like, do you believe in Charlie the ghost? Do you believe in like the little boy, the other people because of their headstones, like being on the property, what have you?
Yep.
And until next time.
Stay strange.